Hello and welcome to the fully underwritten process at LFS. In this video, we're going to walk you through what happens from the time you submit an application to the time that application becomes an approved policy that is ready for delivery. If you're submitting a paper application, we have three methods that you can choose from to submit. Secure email is our preferred method, and we have Lori and Karen's email addresses listed here, but you can also fax or mail your documents. You'll likely only need to mail documents if you have something in original form such as a check that you need to send to us. Otherwise, we suggest using secure email whenever possible. Once you've submitted your application, your LFS case manager will review the app and make sure it's complete, make sure there are no unanswered questions or missing documents, and they will also order the paramed exam. Once all of that is done, the application will be considered in good order and will be sent to the carrier to begin the underwriting process. When it comes to medical requirements, there are three requirements that are considered standard, and those are the paramedical exam, the blood sample, and the urine sample. The paramedical exam is just the simple answering of the medical history questions, and you may sometimes hear that referred to as Part 2 or Part B questions as well. Some carriers offer an abbreviated exam, and as you can see here, what that means is the examiner is going to collect build, blood pressure, medication information, and tobacco history. Not all carriers offer abbreviated exams, so if this is something that you or your client is interested in and you're not sure which carrier to go with, please reach out to us here at LFS and we will help you find a carrier that meets your needs. Once the application has been submitted to the home office, they are going to order their home office reports. Those consist of a motor vehicle report, an MIB check, and a prescription check. On occasion, the carrier may also order a credit report or a criminal history report, but those last two are only done on a case-by-case basis. There are also additional requirements and questionnaires that could potentially be asked for, such as hazardous activity questionnaires, foreign travel, business or financial supplements, and lifestyle questionnaires. Also, medical records could potentially be ordered. Many times you'll hear medical records referred to as an APS, and that stands for Attending Physician's Statement. This is not a requirement on every single application and is only ordered at the underwriter's discretion. Keep in mind one thing when an APS is ordered. Any application you submit will have a HIPAA form with it, but not all doctors' offices will accept that HIPAA form. Some require their own HIPAA form to be filled out. If that is the case, we here at LFS will collect that HIPAA form from the doctor's office for you and get it right over to you to get filled out and sent back to us so that we can then send it off to the doctor's office and have them release the records. Once your application is approved, you will receive an approval email from us here at LFS. Please review that as soon as possible with your client to make sure that the policy is going to be issued as your client needs it to be. If any changes need to be made, please reach out to us and let us know what those changes are, and we will let the carrier know. Otherwise, the policy will be issued as approved and ready to be sent out to you. There are two methods of issue and delivery available. One is a physical policy, and this is a simple paper policy that's mailed to you, the agent, to be delivered to the client. The other is that sometimes some carriers offer e-delivery where the policy is emailed to both the agent and the client. In either case, if any delivery requirements are needed, the agent needs to collect those as soon as possible and get them back to us here at LFS. Once all of the delivery requirements have been received, the policy will be placed in force, meaning that your client now has an active live policy. In order to expedite any of these processes, the first thing that you can do is make sure that when you submit your application, it is complete and not missing any information whatsoever. After that, make sure you encourage your client to get their exam done as quickly as possible. If they do not get their exam done, that holds up all of underwriting and we cannot move forward whatsoever. And lastly, make sure you're keeping an eye on your email. If you receive any status emails from us, open those up, read them, and react as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for attending another one of our training videos. If you have questions on anything we've covered today, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and let us know what you have questions about, and we will get those answered for you as quickly as possible. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.